United States Department of Agriculture. For years, geospatial data creators typically completed metadata in the FGDC CSDGM standard. Now that the USDA must create ISO 19115 metadata for its geospatial data assets, switching standards may prove challenging for some. The good news is that many metadata transforms exist to convert existing metadata records from one standard to another without starting from scratch. A metadata transform will identify an element from one standard and map it to the correct place in another standard. When you consider how robust geospatial metadata can be, this automation can save a lot of time, especially when applied to an entire index of files. You can apply a transform in a number of ways. Some software applications designed for XML editing and processing offer the capability to run a transform on files from a directory. Some catalog platforms, like the National Agricultural Library's GeoData displayed here, can apply a variety of transforms to one or multiple records upon import to the catalog. The NAL GeoData platform runs on GeoNetwork open source software, as does geoplatform.gov. While transforms carry many benefits, issues can still arise. Because the process is fully automated, inconsistency in source metadata may result in inconsistent or incomplete ISO 19115 metadata. Unorthodox use of fields in the original record may yield a similar result, and your new records could have information in the wrong place. Some of these issues include HTML embedded into the original XML with the intent of displaying on a web page, which results in metadata that is not machine readable. A single long narrative description that includes process and lineage information rather than parsing the information into relevant fields, for instance, may result in empty ISO 19115 lineage fields, including organization, processor, rationale, and process date. And keywords presented in a long string as opposed to parsed out individually may present as a single, very long keyword instead of individual keywords, making it harder to search for and find the records. These are just a few of the issues you may encounter as you begin to apply transforms to your legacy metadata. Because your mileage may vary with transforms, it's best to test drive a few sample records to see what happens when you apply different transforms. Even though no solution is perfect, your goal is to land on a transform that gets you close to that ISO 19115 standard. If your unit or project uses metadata templates, you can also run a transform on the template. This results in an ISO 19115 metadata template built with the values from your CSDGM or other standard template. From there, you can edit the template to function the way your project needs without having to start from scratch. This way, all your metadata records moving forward will be created in a native ISO 19115 standard. If you have any questions about metadata transforms or are looking for the best transform for your legacy metadata, contact NAL at nal-geodata@ars.usda.gov. USDA is an equal opportunity provider, employer, and lender.